Theme song, please.
All right.
Charm scene.
Christian, can I get any word at all?
Fulcrum.
Fulcrum.
Fulcrum. Okay.
When it comes to simple machines, I will tell you that I know them all. A fulcrum is the thing in the middle of a swing that we call a seesaw. I could tell you so many more, yeah, they are all up in my brain. Like talk about a level or an inclined plane.
Life could be simple with machines. Life could be simple with machines. I see you in a bucket there, and you need to get way up in the air. Well, let me tie a rope around that and give it a pull. Well, it's a little too hard, you didn't get very far. But if I put a wheel between us, this pulley can do oh so much more. Life could be simple with machines. Life could be simple with machines.
You think you're going nowhere? Well, you better never say never, because you could dislodge this thing with leverage if you just use a lever.
And I know that there are so many more, so on my bets of this I'll hedge. I know that I could get under your skin if I only had a way.
With machines, life could be simple with machines.
Stay with me, kid, and I'll show you what I mean. Life could be simple. Life could be simple with machines. With machines. Yay! This feels like a kids show
I know,
now.
I was just about to say, y'all are learning something on the pod today.
Woo! Welcome everybody to Charm Scene, the most charmingest podcast in all the scene. This is Chicago's one and only charming improvised musical podcast, and that's exactly what you're gonna get. I'm sitting across from the amazingly handy, it's Lily Ludwig.
He's pulleying my leg. It's Austin Packer.
Ooh, and he's just so useful with the way he works those wedges. It's Sam Scheidler on the keys.
Hi, everybody.
And Lily, what do you got?
I was gonna say hanging on by a rope, like hanging on by a thread, but that just sounds sad.
That sounds. It's Kristen on the
Kristen
drums.
on the
But this would not be Charm Scene without a charming guest, and we have one for you this week.
Yes.
He is an improviser. He is a music improviser and a comedian.
You may have seen him in Lost Realms, Oops All Bards, or Tuesday Music Improv.
It's the one and only Christian Torres.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
I
Glad to
almost
be
said
here.
Kristen again. That was embarrassing.
No, it's
Kristen. He's in two places. He's like Hermione with a time turn.
Christian Torres, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. Glad to be here.
We've been performing with you for a while. It's fun to finally
like
have you
2
here.
years, 3 years, an amount of years that's larger than one, but less than four.
Yeah.
That's so
How
true.
are you? When at the time of recording, it's very, very cold outside.
It is.
How are you feeling about it?
Pretty negative. It's negative degrees.
Sure.
I took the train here.
Yeah. Same.
So yeah, was bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's good to open a podcast with small talk, isn't it? With
Yeah.
corporate level.
Talking about the weather. Yeah. literally.
Yeah.
Well, here's how this is going to work. So every week, we ask our guests to bring in a story, something from their time as a performer, as a comedian, in the arts, whatever that means to you. We hear that story, we chat about it for a little bit, and then we sort of take all those ideas and put them inside one big metaphorical blender. We blend all those
Oh,
ideas
that's
up.
a good one.
Thank you. I just thought of it. We blend all those up, and we use the bits and pieces that we like as inspiration for a fully improvised musical. So, Christian,
Yes.
won't you tell us a story?
Tell
Of
us
course.
a
So
story.
What have you brought in?
So while it may be very cold outside now, my story begins a long time ago in a land to the south where it is much warmer.
I'm hooked.
Are the rumors true?
Yes, I am from Florida, the Sunshine State. And this story, it is about me, and it's post-college. I'm just fresh out of college from the University of Florida, where I was doing improv comedy, a lot of it.
Gross.
And after, yeah, you're not wrong. And I was out of college and living in the Tampa area, and I was doing a lot of improv there too. But in Florida, at least in the Tampa area where I was, doing improv was a lot of doing improv in places you shouldn't be doing improv. So very few stages, a lot of bar prov, a lot of coffee shop prov.
Oh, okay.
I did a furniture store once. You do a lot of random stuff like that. And so I found myself one night on what was supposed to be an off night, going to a friend of mine's show, which is something I don't do a lot. I'm not a very supportive person. And
Yeah, you made us pay you so much to do this pod.
Yeah.
and I go to do it, and my friend's supposed to be hosting he's doing some sort of bar show, and he's the coach of the improv team I'm on. So I go to this thing, and it's supposed to be like a dating game thing where it's like a secret person is asking questions of three people. They don't see it. It's the dating game. It's
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
standard. And so, but he was going around he didn't have anybody booked for it. So he was just going around the bar asking random bar patrons if they
Oh.
wanted to participate in the dating game.
And they didn't know that they were going to be involved in a show today?
No, they did not. And so he's just going around and he's asking people. And mind you, to be clear, this isn't the improv game, the dating game. Like it's like the date, like there's a prize, like you're supposed to go on a date
I've
afterwards.
seen the scary Anna Kendrick movie. I know how the game works.
I've seen the dating game, the
Oh.
show. Yeah.
That counts too.
And so I didn't want anything to do with it. And I thought I was just hanging out that night because that's what it was
Oh.
supposed to be, is we were just all hanging. But he couldn't find anybody to do it because he was just going around asking a bunch of people to do it. So he was one person short. And so he's like, Christian, I'm going on in 5 minutes. Can you please be the third contestant in this dating game?
Whoa.
And I'm like, I really don't want to, but you're the coach of my improv team. I want to be helpful. I'm going to say yes. And so
Yeah.
here I am. I'm going to be part of this thing. And we get up and it's like a weird bar because it's like there's like a stair, like the performance is happening above the bar. It's like there's a staircase and a tiny ledge above. So we're like 10 feet above everybody else. And it's me and two other guys. And it's just two guys that were pulled out of a Florida bar. If you ask them, hey, do you want to be part of a thing? So
Yeah.
like one guy was so just out of it, like totally not interested.
Right.
And the other guy, I'm pretty sure, was a couple drinks in.
Okay.
And so,
And two into it?
yeah, I think he was into it, but just like not all there. Like he wasn't really making sense.
Okay.
And so it comes on and there's somebody on the other side. Like I can't see them,
Yeah.
but there's a woman asking questions a la the dating game. And I'm trying so hard to not win. Like I don't want to win. I don't want any part of this. I
Yeah.
don't want my dating life tied in with this weird show.
Well, how did he find like the single contestant? Like how did he find this woman?
The Anna Kendrick.
Yeah.
Well, he was just going around the bar asking
Also
people.
just someone from the bar.
Yeah, just
Oh,
someone from
God.
the bar. And so he's just a guy in a suit going around asking people in a bar, hey, do you want to be part of the dating game? And it gets to me. And by the time we get to the first round, it's like, these other guys are exuding what I'd call like anti-charisma. There's like no sense. So just me being like a normal person engaging an audience,
Right.
I can tell I'm winning.
Oh, and you're good on a stage too.
Right.
You're good in this environment.
And so it's like there's a part of you, I think, as a performer when you're on stage that you're trying to entertain a little bit,
Yes.
even if you're not trying to.
I do a similar thing with Dinner Detective where I'm like a plant and I have to like sometimes they'll stand you up and be like, can you sing us a song? And I have to be like, no, I would never. No, please no. And I know it's not working.
And so despite my best efforts to like crash and burn on this thing, I'm killing it so hard.
Yeah.
Just from the
Wow.
bare basics of being an attentive
You
person.
can like find your light and string together a sentence.
Right.
do you remember any of the questions or your answers?
I do. I remember one. One of them was like, what's a website that you spend a lot of time on? And so I said Neopets. And so I went really hard on a bunch of Neopets
Yeah.
lore.
Oh,
I'm like,
Neopets guy.
because I'm like, I'm just going to be a huge fucking nerd and like try to repel as many people as possible. And it just didn't work. So
The other guys are like, I don't know, Google.
Yeah, I think somebody might have said Google because it's pretty, I hate to like make a person not a person, but they were pretty generic guys.
These guys suck.
You can say NPCs. It's okay.
Yeah, they were. They were fairly NPCs, and
Wow, I'm disgusted with both of you.
and
Neopet playable character.
Oh, right.
like Scorchio.
So did you
another
win?
Neopet. I did. I won, and there was supposed to be like a prize, which was like you go on like a lake or something with this person that you're with, that wins. Anyway, the person who had won, I come to find out after I see who it is somebody that I know because it's somebody else who's in the same position that I'm in, where the guy hosting it just asked somebody he knew, "Hey, can you please be in this thing?" And so it's a little, it was a little awkward, for me because I don't want to be in this position anyway.
Yeah.
And this was a much younger me. Like I was in my early 20s, and there was a pretty good age gap. Like I think she was like a good 10, maybe 20 years older than me and stuff. So it's like,
yeah, but I mean, this is Florida.
Can I ask, who is the show for?
I don't know, because in bar prov, I think like anybody who's done bar prov, no one pays attention.
Bar prov is for the performers.
It's so for the performers.
But half of the performers had to be wrangled into it.
Right.
All of them. It sounds
This doesn't sound like bar prov. This just sounds like a bad bar show.
I think it was something to do with the owner of the bar wanted to have a show going on, so reached out to the guy I knew to do a show.
Maybe the 40-year-old was like, I really want to go on a date with a young guy. Can you orchestrate an elaborate ruse?
Like, listen, I really want to go on a date with Christian. Can you please set this up for me?
Can you find the two most boring guys you can?
And 10 years later, you're married.
Yeah.
And she's here tonight.
Well, the whole thing was really awkward. And then afterwards, I get off stage. I kind of just like sidestep the whole, like, I don't want to really be involved in the rest of this anything. But I continue off my night and kind of separate from that, like having done the show, I do end up like striking a conversation with a woman at the bar who like ends up talking to me about the thing. And I'm like, coming clean. I'm like, I was a plant. I do improv. Like I cheated. This is bad.
I know her.
Right. It's like, I know the people.
Yeah.
I felt like cheating, but I end up like striking this like really nice conversation. And I do ask this girl at the bar out, and she says yes. And I was so psyched about it.
Whoa.
And like, and
she's here tonight.
Well, no, it's actually the opposite, which is like, I was really psyched about it. And I wanted to end the social interaction as quickly as possible. Cause I'm like, I nailed it. Let me get out of here.
Before I ruin it.
I walked away. And then like an hour later, I'm like, I never got her number or like a last name or any distinguishable characteristics.
This was at a bar in Tampa like 10 years ago?
Like 10 years ago, easy.
Listen, internet, do your work. Let's
Charm
find
Scene
her.
Nation, do your thing.
Well, yeah, so that's my story.
Wow.
I thought you were going to say she was just like really into Neopets and it turned you off.
And you were like, no, that was a bit.
No, I mean, I do know a lot about Neopets.
That
like,
is a
more than the
beautiful
common
story.
person.
That is, yeah.
That's so... Man, I used to do bar prov.
Yeah.
I used to do Webkins.
Yeah. Sounds like a
not,
drug.
Not even once.
Not even once.
I got hooked early.
And it was a very similar thing. We would be before a karaoke night at a bar, and everyone was just mad that they had to sit through improv before the karaoke started.
I hate doing improv in a place where nobody wants it. It's so awkward.
Yeah.
Like, I used to have to go around coffee shops and tell people like, hey, you can keep studying, but just so you know, there's going to be a short form improv show here in like 5 minutes. So I would leave if I were you.
Get out of here. Run.
It's not going to be good.
You don't know the storm that's coming.
I love the idea of a TV dating game. I think that's a fun setting.
We have to do something with
I'm
dating
also
games.
obsessed with the phrase anti-charisma, and I want to use that in there somewhere.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I mean, it's very clearly that's where we have to go. We have to go to it. We have to do a dating game. And I think we have to do a dating game where no one wants to be there.
Yeah.
I think that's the
It
only
feels
way
very
forward.
Squid Gamey to me. Like,
Big time. Yeah, these people have been kidnapped from the streets.
I'm just going to try really hard to not do the Anna Kendrick movie. I forget what it's called.
what's the Anna Kendrick movie?
Okay,
like Pitch Perfect?
No.
Is it not just called the dating game?
It might be called the dating game. It's
The dating game killer or
There's
something
some
like
like
What?
it's a semi-true story. This like bad guy, the serial
Do you know
killer,
about it?
like got on the dating game and like won a date with this girl played by Anna Kendrick. And meanwhile, you see him like murdering all these other women.
Was this like Mr. Perfect or was this a different one? Is that not what happens in
No,
Mr. Perfect?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Anyways, I'll just
I
use my
kind of
info
saw the
brain.
movie. I saw while you were watching it while I was making charm scene videos.
Is it good?
Yeah,
Huh.
it's scary, but like for me. I'm
And it's
kind of a
real. So we're
bitch.
going to try really hard to not put a serial killer in
So
this
there's
dating
there's
game.
not a serial killer in
Yeah,
this.
Well, time will tell. Time will tell. Writing down serial killer. Yeah, I think we've got to do the dating game.
Okay.
That's where we go. Now, the question is, though, Christian,
Yes.
as we do this, do you want to be one of the 3 contestants or the main contestant?
Oh, I don't know.
See,
That's
because
a
you get
good
the
question.
option here. Do you want to relive your past?
Or maybe I like reinterpret my
Well, right.
past.
Or do you want to try a new angle on it?
Let's try a new angle.
You want to try the new
Yeah.
angle? All right.
We open on. Ooh, that's great.
Copyright Keenan Cam.
We open on we're on a beach in Tampa.
Okay.
There's a door open to some kind of studio, and that's where we hear this music coming out of. But right now, it's just everyone on a beautiful beach in Florida. You know, they're laying on their towels, they're getting tan, they're gorgeous. There's a crocodile that escaped from the Everglades.
Oh, I love Florida. Nothing could ruin this night.
I'm so enjoying just laying here unbothered.
And we watch a film producer runs out on the sand and goes, "Hey, everybody, gee, you gotta come inside this tent here. We're gonna do a dating game tonight."
Whoa, a dating game?
That's right.
And everybody says, no thanks, no thanks. We're enjoying our time here on the bank. No thanks, no thanks. We don't want to do your show.
Gee, everybody, won't you come inside? I got a brand new show for you. I got a couple of singles up on that stage. You won't believe what they're gonna do. They're gonna ask each other questions. They're gonna find out what's in their mind. They're gonna get everything that they ever wanted and leave their loneliness behind. Come on!
No thanks, no thanks.
Oh, boy.
The beach is nice and your studio is dark and dank. No thanks, no thanks. I wouldn't do a show like that even if it was a prank.
I gotta ask, are you offering pay? Because if maybe you are, that's something I could do today.
No thanks. No thanks. I'm not paying anyone at all. No thanks. No thanks, but you all can have a ball.
No thanks, no thanks.
Now I'm
no
torn.
thanks.
I don't know what to do. Do I stay out here and enjoy the ocean blue?
What if you came inside? I'll make you the star of the show. I can find you a somebody that you hopefully do not know.
No thanks, no thanks. I heard about your show and it sounds like a stank.
No thanks. No thanks.
I had an idea and it just sank.
Well, all right then. How about this then, guy? I'll let you be the star of my show, and I'll leave you alone. How's that sound?
Well, yeah, okay. I'm not doing anything today.
I'll leave you alone.
Okay.
Yeah, no, this would be nice. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah?
Okay, all right.
Okay, okay. It sounds like he agreed, so now he's on his way.
Yeah.
Okay,
Come on.
okay. We're all trying something out new today.
Woo! Welcome in, everybody. And we watch as he opens up the tent into the studio. He's letting everybody in. Welcome, welcome. You're going to have a great
They're
time.
all wearing like bikinis and trunks and wiping sand off themselves onto the studio floor.
That's right. It's disgusting. This is the worst place to have a TV show recording. And he goes up to our protagonist here. He goes, "All right, hey, yeah, thanks so much for doing this.
Yeah, thanks. I wasn't doing anything else today, so I figure.
Oh yeah, you looked real sad and lonely out there on the beach.
Yeah, I got.
You're single, right?
Yeah.
Nah, I can tell. I
Yeah,
knew.
everybody can.
I knew you can.
It's a sad life for me.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, what was your name?
My name?
Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah. What is it?
Well, oh, okay, thank God.
What was it and what is it?
Oh, sorry, no, I thought you were
Presume it-
changing
well,
it. No.
I think some people have changed their names, and if you have, I only want to know the one that you are currently going by.
My name's Lyle.
Lyle.
Yeah,
I like that, Lyle.
thanks. I can keep it?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
yeah. It's
Oh,
not that
gosh.
kind of show.
Oh, thank God. I was so worried.
Name's Brad.
Hi, Brad.
I'm running this whole show here.
Thanks. I really needed this, man. I needed things to change.
You telling me, Lyle, that you're actually looking for love?
I don't know if love is the answer, but I'm looking for something different.
Well, I'll tell you, Lyle, most people come on this show and they're friends of mine and they're just doing me a favor. And that's kind of what I thought this was going to turn into. But Lyle, if you want something real, we can make that happen for you.
I don't know if I want this. What you're offering me feels like a devil's bargain.
Lyle. See those 3 curtains up there on that stage?
Yeah, I do.
There's a beautiful somebody behind each one of those curtains just waiting for you. Now, granted,
Did
we
you
didn't
tell
know
them I was coming?
we didn't know it was going to be you.
Oh,
So we're not really sure you're compatible, but gee, I hope you are.
wow. What would that be like? Compatibility? Compatible. What would it be like to be compatible? I want someone to look at me and say, okay, thanks. So far, I've only seen people alone at the banks. I want to be someone who is compatible and have them be compatible with me. Because they're like what I like, and I like them, and we'll have compatibility.
Imagine, oh Lyle, a place of your own with a person waiting right there for you. You ask them if they want to spend the day doing all the things that you want to do. You go to the park or you go to the beach. There's no options here for either that would be out of reach. You're in sync with each other's minds, and you can leave the past behind.
Compatible. I'm looking for compatibility. Compatible. Maybe someone could love me. Will they like the movies that I like to watch? Will they do the things that I wanna do?
I sure hope so.
Will they like the books that I like? Will they call themselves my boo?
Well, I don't know you well, and I don't know them too, and frankly, we'll find out together. But you just be yourself, and they'll just be them. 2 birds of a feather. Compatible.
I'm looking for compatibility. Compatible. Will someone love the real me?
We'll find out today, Lyle. After all, this here's the Lyle Show. And he snaps his fingers, and he watches as the Lyle Show comes down from the rafters in a big neon lit sign with marquee lights all around it.
Oh my god, that looks like it took a while to put together.
We've got every name back there in storage. It's
What?
like when you go to buy a souvenir mug at a gift shop.
They never have my name though.
But we've got it here.
Okay. We cut to the 3
gonna do
girls
a whole
behind the
song
curtain.
about that.
It's spelled different than you'd think.
Let me talk. There's the 3 girls that are behind the curtain, and they can't see each other either. Psst, hey, I'm girl number 2. Is this 1 to my right and 3 to my left?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm girl number 3. I'm on your left. Does that mean I'm girl number 3 or girl number 1?
Oh, I don't. Is it like from the stage or from the audience?
I don't know.
All they told me is I'm girl number 2 and I'm in the middle.
I
Wait.
wasn't given a number.
You weren't given a number?
What?
I was just told to stay here and not talk.
Wait, you sound like you're far to my right. Are you on the other side of the middle, girl?
I'm also blindfolded. I don't know.
Oh, but like use your ears though.
But you can tell where we are.
No, I have a really bad sense of direction.
Do you hear us in your right ear or your left ear?
Well, there's 2 of you, and I hear one in one and one in the other.
Wait, I'm
Wait a
supposed to be in
second.
the middle.
Wait, are we standing in a circle?
Maybe it's like a triangular thing.
Wait a second. Hold on. And she reaches behind her and feels the 2 other girls. I was like, oh, we're standing in a triangle.
Oh,
Oh. Well, then I feel a lot less special for being in the middle.
Maybe why are you wearing a blindfold?
Yeah,
yeah.
why
Are
are
you
you
are
in
you
a-
not wearing a blindfold?
No.
No.
I'm just in a room with a curtain.
I can see girl number 2. You're gorgeous.
Oh my god, you can see through? It's the lighting. I can't see anything.
What? Neither can I. But that's because the blindfold.
Take it off.
I can also see you, and you're also gorgeous, but I can't see your eyes.
Oh, because of the blindfold. My
Because
hands
you're-
my hands aren't bound. I guess I could remove the blindfold.
Your hands were bound?
No, they were. Well, no. I mean, at some point,
Who
but not
put the
not
blindfold on
today.
you?
My name's Miranda.
My name's Amanda.
My name is Samantha.
Samantha, hi, nice to meet you.
No, Samantha.
What?
Samantha Samanda. Samanda.
That's beautiful.
So we're Samanda, Miranda, and Amanda.
Do you think that was on purpose?
I bet that's why they started calling us by numbers instead.
Oh.
Maybe it was reasonable. Yeah, maybe
Yeah, it's a lot less
we were being
complicated.
difficult.
I'm so nervous.
Yeah. Like, what if one of us finds the love of our life tonight?
Well, we know his name is Lyle. You see it
Yeah.
on the sign there, but from the opposite side. It's spelled differently than I thought it would
Yeah,
be.
I thought his name was Eli.
I wonder how they made that thing. Would have made a good song.
I don't think it would have.
No?
I think we're a lot more interesting, actually. This is the first thing that's passed the Bechdel test, and you want to talk about Lyle immediately?
I was
Well,
just
because
out there.
we've talked about Lyle, I don't think
It's
passes
gonna
the
be
Bechdel.
hard. We're all on a dating game. It's gonna be hard to pass the Bechdel test.
Damn it. I told my agent I wanted more women-focused stuff.
All right. Well, then what are you like then?
What do you mean, what am I like?
I was gonna ask what do you think Lyle's like, but if we want to pass the Bechdel test, what are you like? What are you into, Miranda?
Okay. Well, I'll tell you. I like animals. I have a pet, and he's a cat.
Aw. What's his name?
Oh no!
Yeah, you already screwed up the Bechdel test.
Okay, I like to eat lunch, and I really like yogurt.
Okay.
All right.
Oh no, maybe some of the probiotic germs are men.
Ooh, and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 of us together. We've got so much in kind. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3 of us. There is so much going on in our minds.
I like, here's something I can talk about, yeah. This is something I can. I like to get my nails done. What's more girly than that? Oh, fuck, my nail tech is also a man.
I like to hang out with my mom, but only if my dad's around. Ah, dang it, I forgot that my dad is a man. What a problem we found. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3 of us.
Yeah, we thought we were the best.
And a 1 and a 2 and a 3 of us.
3 hotties failing the Bechdel test.
I don't want to be here. I was blindfolded again. And I'm pretty sure the people who gave me the blindfold were also men.
And a 1 and a 2 and a 3 of us. Oh, we'll keep just doing our best. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3 of us. We'll never pass the Bechdel test. We cut to the opening of the show. The audience is all filed in. They're all seated. And yeah, we liked that one a lot, didn't we? We're all... Everybody is seated and we see the producer. We see Brad. He's out front. He's going like, okay, everybody, we're about to get started. Now, when you see that applause sign light up, I want to hear some raucous applause. Let's practice, all right? And the applause sign goes on. Woo, yeah! Oh, Tampa. All right. Thank you so much to the 2 loudest people in the front row.
UF?
You 2 are doing most of the noise. I can't help but notice the other 100 of you didn't do much.
If one of us celebrates, we all celebrate.
Right, but it was only the 2 of you really doing
But we
that
do it
thing.
for all. We represent the entire audience.
You are preaching to the choir here. Talk to those guys.
Did you all agree that you 2 were going to be the representatives? of the
We
entire-
speak for the crowd.
That's really not the vibe we're going for here.
We were elected democratically.
What happened while I was backstage?
You didn't see the crowd election?
No? What did that look like?
It was...
Well, I don't want to talk. Well, me neither.
I don't wanna talk at
I'm
all.
here to watch a show. I don't want to make
I
noise.
wanted to sit out on the beach. If only there was someone to lead
I
us.
don't like loud noises.
Listen up, we're here to give you direction.
Yeah.
We're here, we represent the middle section.
UF?
Yeah, university. I know you're gonna want you to speak for me.
Yeah, I see the look in your eyes. You don't want to speak words. You just want these 2 guys to represent you. Yeah, we're here at the TV station. No clapping without representation.
You can't talk if you can. You're gonna want me, yeah, I'm the man. I speak, I I am the voice of the people. You all sit down, you're just fucking sheeple.
Florida man,
Florida man,
if he can't lead us, no one can.
Alright.
Florida man,
Florida man.
vote for him, that's what you should do.
Thank you, Sam.
It was unanimous, bro.
Whoa. All right. So I guess only you two will be laughing and participating.
Ha ha ha.
This is going to go great. All right. Well, it's time to get started here. So thank you all for coming. And please welcome to the stage. It's Lyle, everybody.
Hi, everybody. What's up?
I'm really sorry, Lyle. I was really hoping you'd get a larger applause, but something odd has happened to the crowd
The
here.
two guys are still going, Florida man, Florida man.
We're gonna power through this and do our best.
Okay.
Lyle, tell us a little bit more about yourself, Lyle.
I'm just down on your luck, street urchin.
An urchin, you say?
Yeah.
This dude looks to be in his early 20s.
Yeah, nobody. I'm 23, freshly graduated.
And tell me, Lyle, what are some of your hobbies there when you're not hanging out on set of the dating show?
I like to collect seashells
Oh,
and sea urchins.
Just sea things?
Huh?
Seashells? Sea urchins?
Sea urchins, sea cucumbers, anything from the sea. I have an interest in marine biology.
Fantastic. Hey,
I didn't study it at college,
Hey,
though.
Lyle, quick aside here.
Wait, what's up, man?
Quick aside here, everybody. Everybody converse amongst yourself. Quick aside here. Hey, Lyle,
Yeah, what's
I'm
up?
going to need you to be like 10 times more interesting.
What?
I need you to be...
But I'm not interesting,
Yo,
man.
this dude's got anti-charisma.
I'm not an interesting guy.
Do you hear what they're saying about you, Lyle?
Yeah, yes.
I'm going to need you to crank that charisma meter all the way
But
up.
I want someone who loves me for me, and I'm a boring
I say,
guy.
I say anti, you say Riz. Anti.
Riz!
Anti.
Riz!
You see what's happening here?
I'm sorry.
There is already an odd dynamic with the show, and you are making it worse, Lyle.
You cast me, man. What do you
Lyle.
want from me?
Lyle, I need you to be America's gentleman. You ever seen The Bachelor?
No, I don't have television.
Well, let me paint a picture for you, okay?
Okay.
America's...
Oh my God, that's gorgeous.
Thank you. This is a hobby of mine. This is what I'm talking about, an interesting hobby.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Do you see this man, Lyle?
Yeah,
Do you see
he's so
this-
good looking.
Do you see this good-looking, handsome, talented, interesting man?
Yeah, that's not me, man.
I need that to be you.
How do you want me to go from this to that?
Lyle, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
You ever taken an improv class?
Once, I don't like to talk about it.
You ever pretended to be someone that you're not? Because that's
I'm-
what I need from you.
I'm not good at it. In most of the scenes I do, I sound a lot like myself.
It doesn't matter what you sound. What matters is what you say, Lyle. I need you to be the most interesting man in the world, okay?
More interesting than a passing interest in marine biology?
Yes. Let's try this again, okay?
Okay.
Everybody welcome Lyle!
Lyle, you got this, man.
And the rest of the audience continues to sit in complete silence, staring forward at the stage. Lyle, so tell us a little bit about your very interesting hobbies. And he holds up the picture.
I found a man once.
What?
Is that you showed a picture of a man.
You found a man?
in the sea. I found a man in the sea.
Oh my God, Amanda, he's talking about you.
Yeah, Amanda, he's saying that he found Amanda. See?
What? Is he the one who put this blindfold on me?
Whoa. The man of your dream.
No.
We cut back to the stage. Lyle, you see, in these three curtains here, we've got three lucky ladies who are just itching to meet you.
Okay.
You ready to ask
Do
them
they need
some-
ointment?
Lyle?
I'm trying to be funny, man. I don't know what you want from me.
I'm going to need you to ask some very interesting, unique questions of these three contestants, okay? Now, they can't see you and you can't see them, but you can all hear each other. Let's start right here with contestant number 1. What's a question you got for her, Lyle?
Contestant number 1, I have a question. What is it like when you go to the sea?
When I go to the sea, I guess I get a tan. I get a tan.
Contestant number 2, I asked the same question. Can you tell the answer to me? I gotta know, I just gotta know. What's it like when you go to the sea?
Well, I'll tell you what it's like when I go to the sea. I was trying just to have a day just for me. Yeah, that was what I wanted. That was what I planned. Just me and my towel, and we're sitting on the sand. But I gotta say, this guy said I gotta go. He pulled me back to to his TV studio. So when I go to the sea, I just end up on the TV.
Well, Lyle, what are you thinking of these first two contestants so far?
So far, pretty good. I like them. They have the timbre of their voice was nice.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much all you have to go off of so far.
Contestant number 3, I have a question. Can you be honest, please? I have the same question. What's it like when you go to the sea? I don't know, but can I be bold? Can I tell you a story, one that I've never told? Actually, I must confess, I've been blindfolded. I don't want to be here. Please help me.
Some questions, some interesting questions. I promise this is our best man to ask of all these questions.
Okay, I'll try a different question. I don't want to cause commotion. Contestant number 1, I have to ask, what's it like when you go to the ocean?
Can I ask, is there a difference between the ocean and the sea? What could that be?
It's plain to see that you are not the woman for me.
All right, Lyle, you got questions?
Yeah.
It seems like you've already eliminated one contestant.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, she just seems so difficult. I asked about the ocean and the sea. She doesn't see the difference.
And we watch as Samantha runs out and slams the door and screams out at the ocean.
Oh, I'm sorry, Samantha.
She doesn't know what a sea is. How can she see me?
Am I looking at a sea or an ocean?
That's a bay.
What is
That's a
this?
bay. It's Tampa Bay.
It's a bay?
Well, actually, that one's the Gulf of Mexico. That's completely different.
This is a gulf?
It's a gulf, which is different than a sea and a
This seems
bay.
pedantic to me.
Well, I'm a pedantic man.
And I don't want you.
Atlantic.
I'm leaving. And we watch Samantha runs off, trips on a hole in the sand, and just kind of falls down.
Oh, no.
I'm fine.
Amanda, it's just you and me. Miranda, in case you forgot.
No, I remember.
Okay, it's just you and me.
Miranda,
What?
thanks for being here.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, of course. Hey, I'm a girl's girl.
Yeah, ever since I've gotten blindfolded and brought here.
You can take that off. It's not even tied. It's one of those like sleep masks.
It just
with the
doesn't.
Elastic.
I don't want to be, I don't want to cause problems.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I came in here like wanting to win, but I think you have a lot more compatibility with this guy.
You think so?
You guys think the same. You uncannily sound
the same. I don't. That's not hot though. I don't want to date a guy that sounds like me.
I think that's kind of cool.
It'd be like, you ever see that thing where it's like siblings are dating? It would be put on like it's like a.
Yeah, those are pictures, sweetie.
And I don't want to be. Well, yeah, I know we look drastically
You'll have
different.
to take the blindfold off for the picture, and then we'll see if you match.
What does he look like?
I don't know.
Oh, right. That's the premise.
I can see, but all I can see is cloth.
Can you see? Because sometimes I think I see more than you do.
Wow.
I know that I'm blindfolded, but there's other ways of seeing. I can hear things, and I can taste. And when it comes to touch, you know I'm in first place. 'Cause I got senses, just one of them ain't sight. So I can do anything that you can do at night. I may not see, but I can perceive. And the things that you can see, well, they sometimes deceive. And so because I don't know what everyone looks like, everyone is the same in the dark of the night.
Come to your senses. Come to your senses. Come to your senses. Come to your senses.
I know it's recent. I've only had this for hours, but now without my sight, I seem like I have superpowers.
Daredevil.
Yeah, just like that guy, Matt Murdock. I may not see what time it is, but I perceive the clock.
Come to your senses. Come to your senses. Come to your senses. Yeah, I can touch and I can smell and I can hear and I can see, but it seems like you are seeing stuff much clearer than me. If this is the person, if this is the guy, I will take my next answer and I will say goodbye. I will come to my senses.
I know I could remove the blindfold, I could solve this problem, but sometimes problems exist so that you don't try to solve them. My difficulties, they will bring strength to me, and I will know the difference between the ocean and the sea. Come to your senses. Come to your senses. Come to your senses.
I'll stop talking about men, sis. I'll leave this to you again, sis. My relationship with Lyle will now be past tense, sis.
Well, Isle, it seems like while we were all listening to that beautiful song from our two contestants,
Oh, shit!
we've now whittled it down to just one.
Just one?
Just contestant number 3. Which means, Miranda, you have to leave. And he pulls a lever and a trapdoor opens up underneath Miranda. That's the serial killer pit.
Oh.
We keep a serial killer down there.
Oh, good. Wait, you keep a serial killer down
It's
there?
sort of like a liminal maze space. Like it's endless hallways where now it's just Miranda and a serial killer.
Oh, that's you're a fucked up guy, huh?
Hey, that's Florida, man. That's just what things are like
Did
here.
someone say Florida man?
No,
Florida
no,
man,
damn
Florida
it. I
man.
forgot about you two.
We represent the whole crowd.
You have ruined the energy tonight. But it's just come down to this, Lyle. It's you and the one person who hasn't fallen in a hole in the sand or fallen through to a liminal plane where they're being stalked by a serial killer.
I mean, you make it sound like such a hard choice.
Well, before you meet contestant number 3, you get just one more question. One more question that you need to ask before you make this big decision of who you're going to spend the rest of your life with.
What?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Those are the stakes?
Yeah, I'm ordained.
What?
Yeah. Whoever you choose tonight, which you've only got one option left, you marry.
What happens if I don't choose her?
Then I'm going to drop you into the serial killer pit.
So it's get married for life or lose my life.
Yep.
Okay.
High stakes, huh?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, this is a good program.
pretty intense.
The rating's probably pretty good.
Yeah, these two are loving it.
Yeah, what are the Nielsen's?
Well, we don't know yet. This is the pilot.
Oh. Wait, this is the pilot?
This is the first episode.
You've never done this before?
No. What do you think so far?
I have notes.
You like it? We'll talk more later.
Okay, yeah.
I'll get your notes
the
later.
Florida guys are like eating out of handfuls of buckets of popcorn.
They're loving it.
Not their own buckets of popcorn. Other
yeah.
They're loving it. Those are the Nielsen brothers.
what? They're here.
Yeah, they're here.
They're
Yeah.
like, damn, high budget. They got that serial killer pit ready for the pilot. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. We got cameras down there too. That's a separate show.
What?
You ever seen The Running Man?
Yeah, I have.
Basically that.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
Anyway, back to you.
Okay, I just have one question for contestant number 3.
Yeah.
Do you love me? What? You just do I love you?
Hard to tell who's speaking, huh, folks?
If only there was some kind of visual.
Do you love me? Or can you find a way to love me? Do I love him? Or can I find a way to love him? My prospects are grim. If I can't find a way to love him, so maybe I will find a way.
Can't you see you two were meant to be? Can't you see spelled S-E-A? You two were meant to be.
I don't mean to be difficult, I don't mean to be contrary, but contestant number 3, what's it like when you go to an estuary? An estuary, you mean where water that's salty meets water that's not, like a brackish area. Oh shit, I kinda forgot.
Meant to be. Can't you see? You two were meant to be. It's clear to me that these two were meant to be. But can't they see, spelled S-E-A, that they were meant to be?
I don't have my senses of sight, but I have others. Is this man one that I would pick if I were to have my druthers? If I could pick from any man that's near, I need to listen to my heart and find out what it is I hear.
Can't you to me, you two were meant. Can't you see you were meant to be? And we watch as the box that was holding contestant number 3, all that cloth gets lifted into the air, and the two contestants see each other for the first time, except one is wearing a blindfold still.
She's facing upstage. She's like totally the wrong direction.
Oh my God, I can't believe my eyes. I see what's before me is a big surprise. It's my clone, the one from my past. I should have talked about my backstory, but now we've met at last.
Can't you see it's the same somebody? Can't you see?
The basically family.
Can't you see that they are meant to be? Can't you see? Can't you see? And we'll leave it at that. It's my clone, the one from my past.
I should have told my backstory on the show.
This guy was so much more interesting than he was letting on. He's been cloned.
I love it.
I was thinking they'd
What a
fuse back
twist.
together if they
Oh.
touched.
I was half tempted to. I really wanted to make it a mirror that it would open up. It's just
Oh my
man.
God.
All right, so
You said to say Sam.
No, I pulled the mic over here because I'm allowed to talk now.
Oh.
we have made our way through this serial killer maze of a story here, and we are not at the end of our journey here today. You see, every time we get through a musical, we like to identify who we think is the most charming character and give them a little bit of an extra moment, an extra solo.
I would say
something
charming
like
in the improv sense of like a charm scene, like kind of a one-off rando
Right.
character,
Okay.
not like the sweetest.
charming
guy.
in the way that we use the word charm in everything because it's good branding. hosting. You know what I mean?
Your kids
Right.
know about
Yes.
SEO.
Yeah. We own the word charming now, all right? Legally.
I'm going to get that toilet paper from Charmin. We're coming for you, bears.
We're coming after you, Lucky Charms. So, Christian,
Yes.
the choice is now yours.
Oh,
What's
shit.
a character that you want to see a little bit more from? Somebody that was introduced, or it could be a few. Your choice.
I kind of like Miranda.
You want to see Miranda?
I
Yeah,
want to
the
hear
first-
from her down in the pit.
Yeah, right?
We've got to know what's happening on this
There's a serial killer pit.
other game show of Miranda in the serial killer pit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I can do this as a solo. I would love it if a serial killer took maybe the bridge. That would be fun.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay, cool. Is this what I deserve for failing the Bechdel test? I'm sorry to all the women in the world on your behest. I will now run away from men. I will not get stuck in this loop again. I will run away from men. I will not get stuck in this loop again. Although I think I heard that there is only just one man down here. He's the only one that I do have to fear. It's not like up in the earth where there are plenty. Oh my god, where there's like 19 or 20, but there's only one man that I have to outrun. This is the opposite of stressful. It's almost kind of fun. There's only one guy that I have to avoid. I can maybe sit back, relax, and enjoy unless I run away from men. There's not 11 or 9 or 8 or 10. I'm gonna run away from men. There's only one I should have stopped it when I changed the chorus again.
You may have been told that there's only one man down here, but you can't get far from me. You cannot get far near, because you see I'm a serial killer, so you can't get too far. But I am not a man, you see. I am half bull, I'm a minotaur.
Run away from Minotaur. Run away from Minotaur. Run to the roof, or else he will stop me down and grip my hands and with his hooves. I
This fall on NBC, it's Miranda versus the Minotaur. Yay! That was pretty pretty
That's
good.
what you wanted, right?
That was pretty great. Yeah. Well done. I'm sitting across from the amazingly speedy. It's Lily Ludwig.
I am I'm running away from.
Yeah.
I'm sitting across from half beast himself, is Austin Packer.
And right there, he's got two big Minotaur horns sticking out of his head, and he's using it to play the keys of his piano. It's Sam Scheidler.
He's like the Hydra, but with so many drumsticks. It's Kristen.
But of course, we could not have done anything today without our amazing, charming guest. It's the one and only Christian Torres.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks so much for doing this. What a fun treat this was. I loved this. I had a great time.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, we'll put this one out for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely. We'll release this one. Christian, do you have any last words? Anything to plug or promote?
I'm doing shows all around Chicago,
There you
different
are.
musical improv shows. And if you want some details, you can follow me on Instagram at The Real Christian Torres.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. You do TMI with me.
Yes,
you do
every
Rooftop
Tuesday.
Bards. You do. You're. We don't know what it's going to look like, but we've heard tell that you're involved with Phony Award winning at IO now,
Yeah,
which
possibly.
is so great.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for Christian, and wherever you are, whether you're in Chicago, go see Christian in a live show. But wherever you are, go see a live show. We know how much you love listening to our podcast, but you've got to go outside sometime. You can't just listen to our episodes over and over again.
Put your butt in a seat.
Nice. But until then,
Now.
but until then, you keep on coming back and listening to Charm Scene. We put out new episodes every single Tuesday, so please do come back, tell your friends, spread the good word of Charm Scene. Until then, you can learn more at Charm Scene Pod on Instagram. Thank you once again to Christian for joining us today. Thank you, everybody. What a fun time this has been. And until next time,
You just got Charmin.
you just got Charmin. Please don't sue us.
Cam rolling.
Roll.
I'm gonna watch that footage back
Lily
later.
Cam's rolling. No, that's on Sam's phone.
That's
now.
that's on the Patreon.
Enjoy that, Sam.